Hello everyone, Chris of the Polish Geek, and welcome to another trailer reaction, and specifically trailer reaction to Gladiator II, starring infamous Pedro Pascal. But before we get to it, first I will say, I did a whole you should be watching video for the first Gladiator movie, because the first Gladiator movie is one of those movies that I will say is just simply perfect in every way, shape or form. Yep, the first Gladiator movie is perfect. It's one of my favorite movies ever, and it's one of Ridley Scott's best movies, and it certainly didn't need a sequel. No, it told a full, complete story, and it certainly didn't need a sequel. In fact, if I would say if there is ever a movie that never ever should have a sequel, Gladiator is a perfect example. So of course, as soon as I heard that Gladiator 2 is in the works, at first I thought, some weird rumors, but then when I found out this is actually reality, I became like, what? This is probably the last movie that ever needs a sequel. And then I read some story details, and ultimately I came to the conclusion, and I still very much believe that, Ridley Scott actually making another movie set in ancient Rome isn't a bad idea in on itself. In fact, there aren't that many great movies set in ancient Rome. Gladiator is actually one of the few ones, and certainly the best one, so having another great movie set in ancient Rome isn't actually a bad idea. But why make it a sequel to a perfect movie? Why not just create a new standalone story, simply also set in the same time period? But it's obvious that this is nothing but pure marketing. But let's see this trailer anyway. And before, I would say, I'm not necessarily saying the trailer will look bad, quite the opposite. It actually might look quite good, because as I sang, it's actually a great idea to make another movie in ancient Rome. At the same time, why make it a sequel to Gladiator? Let's see the trailer.
I remember that day. I never forgot it. That a slave could take revenge against an emperor.
Where were you born?
I don't know. I never knew a mother nor a father.
You will be my instrument.
Who are you?
Did you hear that crowd? The greatest temple Rome ever built. The Colosseum. Because this is what they believe in. Power.
Water in the Colosseum. That is pretty cool, actually. What's that?
General Acacius, there are victories yet still to come.
How
There's so
the
many
costumes.
subjects, she must feed them. They can eat war!
How the costumes and the visuals look pretty good, but
The arena turns slaves into gladiators, the gladiators into free men.
what's Denzel Washington doing here?
I knew it from the start.
Did you now?
Rage. And rage is your gift.
This is about survival! Survive! Hold together and when the charges
cool,
break to the wall.
actually. I'm not happy. That's actually also pretty my
Whose head could I give you that would satisfy this fury?
The entire Roman armies.
Too much?
The general will do.
Rome must fall. I need only give it a push.
We make it out alive. Alright.
Hands on the mausoleum floor. Blood stains the Colosseum doors.
This ring belonged to Maximus. Now I give it to you.
very much
It's a traitor for Rome.
Blood stains.
Her people are not free.
Get the hell about your seats.
I was owned. Now I will control an empire.
I will not waste another generation of young men for their vanity.
Strength to honor. This is how Rome treats its heroes. Hands on the mausoleum floor. Blood stains the Colosseum doors.
The gods!
Well, I gotta be honest. Can't say the trailer looked all bad. In fact, I'm going to say there were quite many things I actually very much liked about the trailer. Like the costumes look great, and the visuals and the recreation of the ancient Rome. Granted, the first movie already did those amazing things, but at the same time, I'll give it the credit. The costumes look great, the recreation of an ancient Rome looks great, and new gladiator fights look pretty good, and I'm excited to see some wild animals like the gladiator riding on a rhino, and then the Colosseum arena being filled with water. Those things look actually really interesting and excellent, but at the same time, the very further solidify my belief is why does that need to be a sequel to an amazing masterpiece? Why can't it just be a new standalone story in ancient Rome? And now things I didn't like is that I also didn't like the rap music. It just certainly didn't fit with the ancient Rome aesthetic. And Denzel Washington seems to be playing some high-ranking Roman official, and I don't really think he's fit for the role. And also, Pedro Pascal in a role gives me red flag because I'm not a huge fan of Pedro Pascal. He was fantastic as Oberyn Martell in Game of Thrones, but I never ever liked him in anything since, and I don't like him as a person either, all those cringy tweets and all, So, in all honesty, I don't know what to think about it. Plenty of people will likely be very much ripping this trailer apart, saying that Gladiator doesn't need a sequel, which I agree. I've been saying it constantly. It doesn't need a sequel, but at the same time, I might give it a chance, because I want to say that this trailer looks all bad because, as I just been saying, plenty of things in the trailer do actually look really good, and as I said, if it wasn't a sequel to Gladiator, then maybe they picked some better actors and not a sequel to Gladiator, but a new standalone story, again set in ancient Rome, this could actually have a huge potential to be a great movie. But, of course, it's marketing. But here are my thoughts on the trailer of Gladiator II, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for checking out this video. Press the like button, please subscribe this channel, and I'll talk to you soon in another video. Talk to you then. Bye.